Example number 1 now. Dustin has 3 hits for every 8 at bats. So you can see his 3 hits for every 8 at bat. Adrian has 4 hits for every 10 at bats. So 4 hits every 10 at bats. So what we're talking about here is the game of baseball. Batter comes up to bat. He either gets out or he hits the ball into play and he gets safely on base. So that's what they're talking about, is a success rate for each of these people. If you're a batter, your goal is to get on base, to get a hit, and to be able to be safe on first, second, third, or home, right? So what we're looking at is who has the better hits to an at-bat ratio. So which one of these players, when you put them up to hit, are they more likely to get on base? Is it Dustin or is it Adrian? So we're just comparing the two, right? In order to compare the two, we either have to have the same number of hits, which here we have 3 and here we have 4, so it's not the same, or we have to look at it as the same number of at-bats. So here he's got 8 at-bats, here he's got 10. They're not the same. So what we're going to do is need to complete this table to get to an identical number. So what we can do here with the 8 and the 3 is we can double it. So double 3 and you get 6, double 8 and you get 16. Okay, so can I keep this pattern going? If I double 6, I could be at 12, and I double that, I'd be at 32. Okay, double this, 24, double that, 64. So then I can keep going, right? 48, 128. But none of these numbers, these hits, match these hits. None of these at-bats match this at-bat. So is there another way we can look at this? Well, let's expand Adrian's. If we double his, we get 8 and 20. Here we get 16 and 40. And then we'd get 32 and 80. And then we get 64 and 160. None of those work either, huh? So how can we find when they overlap each other, when they have the same amount at bats? What are some ideas out there? All right, so what am I doing? Instead of doubling all the time, every 8 at bats that he has, we're going to add 3 more hits, right? So 8 at bats, 3 more hits. So he got 8 more at bats, so now he's at 6 hits. He got 8 more at bats, now he's at 9. 8 more at bats, now he's at 12. 8 more at bats, now he's at 15. So we'll do the same thing over here. If they get 10 more at bats, we would expect 4 more hits. So we do 4 plus 4 is 8. Give them 10 more bats, 4 more hits. 10 more bats, 4 more hits, and so on, right? So now do you see any numbers that are duplicates and they need to be kind of in the same column? So hopefully we see here, when they have 40 at bats, Adrian will hit the ball 16 times and be safe. When Dustin gets 40 at bats, he'll hit the ball 15 times and get safe. So what we are seeing is Adrian's going to be able to get more likely to get on base. Okay. So the other question that we're kind of looking at here, what about this 12 number? It took Dustin 12, for him to get 12 hits, he needed to go to bat 32 times. In order for Adrian to get to 12 hits, he only had to go to bat 30 times. So again, that's another indicator. Adrian's going to get to those higher number of hits faster than it takes Dustin to get there. So 2 ways to look at it. The hits were the same at 12. How many at-bats did they get?